last session we have checked how to use the iterator and how to use the iterable. So here we can see total seats is the iterable object. So based on the total seats, the loop would be executed. So what we have done, just for recap, we can run the same program. What we have done, so this is the input. Input means nothing but the seed numbers here, 1 to 10. So the requirement is that if any seed is occupied already, we will mark as 0 or we will update with 0 value. Let's say 1, 2, 3, those are the reserved seeds. So that is the reason we will update the 0 value for all those indexes for the reserved seeds. And if bot will select the seed number 5, we will update with 0 instead of 5. If bot will select, if I will select seed number 8, then I need to update with 0 instead of 8. So this is the requirement we have fulfilled using the iterable object as well as the iterator object. So just for recap, I can run the program. So let's say, what is the name, SP. So let's say here bot has selected seed number 9. And let's assume that I will select the seed number 5. Okay. So what will be outcome? So 1, 2, 3 are the reserved seeds. So here we can see the reserved seed, that is the tuple. Now bot has selected the seed number 9, that's why it is coming as 0. I have selected seed number 5, that is the reason is coming as 0. So this is the desired output. Now what today we learn? Today we learn about the comprehension in Python. So in Python there are two types of comprehension. One is the list comprehension, another one is that dictionary comprehension. So first we will see how to use the list comprehension. So what is list comprehension? List comprehension is nothing but to sort a syntax to create a new list based on the existing values from the existing list. So here you can see we have written the for loop here using the iterable object. So instead of let's say 6 or 7 lines, we can write a single line using list comprehension. How will we write that? Let's assume that we can take the same list, total seats, which will be the new list Python will create using list comprehension based on the existing value. Let's see. So in the third bracket, what we will write? 0. Then if, or rather than I can copy this conditional or logical operator here. So this is the logic, right? If seed in reserved seeds or seed is equal to bot seed number or seed is equal to my seed number. Else it will coming as seed. Then for I will write just for our understanding for seed in range. Let's assume that 1, 11. Okay, because range 1, 11 also fulfill the same functionality. However, we can write total seeds also, not an issue. Here you can see total seeds 0 will be printed where the reserved seeds as well as the bot seeds and the my seed what I have selected. Now if I'll print this one, total seeds, let's run the program. So what is the name? SP bot has selected seed number 8. I will select seed number, let's say 7. You can see this print total seeds is returned the same result as list comprehension returns the result, right? Both are the same result. So we can easily execute it or we can easily use the list comprehension instead of writing so many lines here. Correct? So if I'll comment this line, let's assume that if I'll comment this line. Now if you run this program again, so you'll be able to understand clearly. So bot has selected seed number 8, I will select seed number 4. You can see the program has been executed successfully. Now this is the list comprehension. Now we can move to the dictionary comprehension. How to use the dictionary comprehension. So for that, for learning purpose, what we will do, we will declare the dictionary first. Okay. So let's assume that in flight we can select meal, right? So meal options, this is also the dictionary. So in the dictionary syntax, we can use dict constructor or we can use the brace. Let's assume that in the meal options, let's say nuts, the price is 100. Next is the noodles, the price is 200. Next is that veg sandwich, price is, let's assume 300. Now my requirement is that is for learning purpose. I need to increment all of the values with respect to the key. Okay, so how will you do that? Using dictionary comprehension. So for that, what I will do, I will write the meal options before operation. So print meal options. Now I will use the dictionary comprehension. So what will do that? Let's say meal options. Again, I will take the same thing. I will put the second brace. Then I will write the key is to value. Then what I will write that, let's say for let's assume that key comma value in, and then I can write meal options dot items. So what we have done, we have just created the map, new map based on the existing map. So meal options dot items return the key value, and that key value will be used for the construction of the meal options map, the new map, right? Now our requirement is that we need to multiply by 2 for each of the key, for the respective value from the each of the key. So for that I will write that key value multiply by 2. Okay, now I will print meal options here. So this is the before and this is the after. So let's run the program again. So so board has selected seed number 5. I will select seed number 4. Now you can see before operation, this is the map. Nuts, the price of nuts is 100, price of noodles is 200, and similar for veg sandwich is 300. Now as per requirement, we need to multiply all those values by 2. But here we have used the dictionary comprehension. We have not used how to create the map in multiple lines or using multiple methods. We don't need, just need to use the dictionary comprehension. The new map will be created from the existing key value pair. So this is called dictionary comprehension. So in real life program, we will see in many of the places developers are using, or developers have used the concept of list comprehension and the dictionary comprehension. That's why I thought it will be very helpful if we learn about those comprehensions in Python. So as per of daily guideline, we will move to the readme file, and then we will see what is list comprehension. So it is the shorter syntax to create a new list based on the existing list item. Syntax is very simple. First we need to declare the list variable, then expression for var in existing list. Here you can put the conditional logical operator also. Now what is dictionary comprehension? Similar of list, it is a shorter syntax to create a new dictionary based on the existing key value structure, whatever you have found in your program. Now in syntax, what you will do, that new dictionary is equal to key comma value. So that is not necessarily you need to write the key comma value, whatever you will write, then let's say a comma b. So if you write a comma b, you need to write that the a comma b here. So key equivalent to key in the for loop. Then you need to iterate the iterable object existing dictionary dot items, or whatever the dictionary would be there, that will return the dot items will return the key value pair. So in this way you can construct the list comprehension and the dictionary comprehension. Thank you all. Thanks for your time today. Bye.